You only live one time. Why on earth are you gonna play it safe the one chance you get? What is going on, guys? It is your boy Noob bringing you guys another video. Today I wanted to have a conversation about something that I think about like on the daily, and I feel like my philosophy on this subject is a philosophy that a lot of people need to hear, and they don't hear because of the system that we're all created in, meaning our educational system. So what I'm talking about is following and pursuing your dreams, your passions. Now, I feel like we get sucked up into this system, meaning the educational system, and that we have to go to finish high school. You should finish high school, okay? But the notion that you have to go to college to get a job, to work for someone else, retire at 65, 7 years old, and then enjoy whatever money you made when you're at 70 years old, that is absolutely freaking scary to me. And if I ever go down that path, or any of you guys see me doing that, you won't. But please just like shoot me or something, because I do not want that to be the life that I have lived. The reason I say that you don't have to go to college, this is why you shouldn't go to college. If your passions or your dreams or whatever you want to do in life, whatever you have fun doing and that you love waking up doing, and if whatever you love doing doesn't require you to go to college, doesn't require a degree, do not go to college, because you're going to be wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars potentially. I'm speaking from experience, okay? Because that's my mindset right now. I don't need my college degree that I'm earning right now. I'm gonna be a junior in college, alright? I'm getting a finance degree. But I would be the first person to graduate college in my family. I'm the first person to graduate high school, for that matter. And I feel like I'm doing it for my mom, my grandma, my family, more so than for me. And I'm okay with that, because I only have 2 more years left, and I love playing handball, alright? Academics, I can get by. It's not hard. Like, school isn't hard for me, and particularly maybe for you, okay? But grind it out if you need it. But my point being, and I know I'm kind of being a hypocrite by saying you don't need my passion. I just said my passion is YouTube. Obviously, you don't need a degree to go to YouTube. Not to go to YouTube, but to do YouTube. And I'm being a hypocrite. I'm still going to school, but I know my passion and what my job is going to be is YouTube. And I have that internal debate every day. It's like, it's a scary thing when you're in that situation where it's one thing to say, oh, I'll figure it out in the future, but when you're living in it, like I am right now, and I'm debating, like, should I finish this? Should I do this? I have all these friends, I have all these, I have my coach, there's just a lot of other pressures that keep me from not dropping out. And I hate that term, dropping out, because it has such a negative connotation. It sounds bad, dropping out of college, alright? But when you genuinely and like truly understand the system that we live in and that we are brought up in, all right, college is such, yeah, a lot of colleges do care about your education, but a lot are about this, all right? It's a business at the end of the day, all right? How many other countries give free education, but in America we charge an arm and a leg to get an education, to be able to earn a few dollars and then retire? Like, the system is not something that's attractive, that's not sexy to me, that I want to pursue that kind of life. If I was in a position that I needed money to like help my family, or there was a dire situation, I'm all for having a 9-to-5, right? And I'm even down for having a 9-to-5 to make ends meet while pursuing your passion. That's not an issue. I'm not saying live under a freaking highway and do whatever you love to do, whatever it is, but I'm saying put your effort into something that you love. And again, I'm being a hypocrite because I still haven't figured out myself. But what I genuinely do know is that I do not want to work a 9-to-5. And if I'm saying that right now, like I'm having these epiphanies right now as I'm recording this video, why am I freaking going to school? Like, why focus so much on a plan B? Because that's what school is. I mean, yeah, I want to do it for my family. I like varsity handball and stuff like that. But I mean, why continue putting time into your plan B, putting most of your time into your plan B? Because when I'm at school, it's so hard to keep a consistent schedule when I can be putting 150,000% of my effort into my plan A, which is YouTube. All right, it might be different for you. I'm not saying everybody's drop what you're doing and do YouTube, because that's just a fairy tale, okay? Now, what I mean by fairy tale is it's easy to say, oh man, I'm gonna do this, and then we're just gonna roll with the flow. You have to have a plan, okay? A plan of attack, alright? You can't just say, I'm gonna pursue knitting, okay, and not have a valid way to monetize, or you don't even need money to be happy, but not have a valid way to make that an actual career, if that makes sense. That's another thing that I think about, like, do you have a plan of attack? And I think I have a really good blueprint, and that blueprint is freaking just grinding and putting in work, okay? Now, I'm young, I just turned 20, and the way I see it is, I'd rather make mistakes now, take big risks now, than be 30 with maybe a kid and a girlfriend or whatever, and have all these responsibilities that don't allow me to have the freedom to do what I want, you know? And I feel like if I don't take these risks now, I promise you I will regret it, and so will you guys. I don't know, no matter how old you guys are right now, start thinking about what you're truly passionate about and like what you genuinely want to do with your life, because the sooner you figure it out, the easier it is, because you're younger and you have more time to execute that plan of attack before you turn 22 and you potentially, if you go down that road, graduate college, and then you got to get a job, pay off loans. It's a big hassle, and I promise you, like, if I would have started YouTube when I was 16, 15 years old, I would have been so happy, so grateful, because right now, I wouldn't be in college. I'm not saying I would have been some successful YouTuber. Hopefully, I would have hoped to be, but my point being, I would have put in the work, all right? And you would think 5 years, putting 5 years of work, consistent uploading every day into YouTube, you're gonna determine whether you're gonna fail or not, all right? Now, for me though, I don't see how I can fail, and that's because one of two things is gonna happen. There's two outcomes that can happen in my life. I'm either gonna A, be successful and realize my dreams and be successful on YouTube, or 2, I'm gonna die trying. And I know that sounds super cliche, even I think, like, why, you're gonna die trying. But the reality is, that's my mindset. I don't care if I'm dirt poor while I'm chasing my dream, because and I know I've said this on my channel a lot, but I'll say this every freaking day if I need to. You only live once, and that's scary, but it's also motivating, because you only live one time. Why on earth are you gonna play it safe the one chance you get? That, like, I'm mind blown. Like, I want to cry right now thinking about that. I don't want to really cry, but I'm emotional about it. Why on earth would you play it safe? You get one chance at life. People are living out there like they're gonna have another fucking chance, bro. And that just pisses me off. It motivates me, but it's hella scary to see my loved ones and see people that I care about play it safe. And I don't want to be just another person to play it safe. I sounded like I was spitting bars right there, but I don't want to play it safe. I hype myself up so much all the time, but I feel like I'm being a hypocrite. And that's an internal battle that I gotta deal with. That's not the point of this video. I'll make more videos on that maybe down the road. But the point of this is to let as many people know. Spread the word. One, everyone has their own definition of success. You guys, myself included, we all have to find our definition, what we define as success, and what we would consider being successful in our own individual ways, and develop a plan, a realistic plan, all right? Don't just say, I'm gonna do this, hopefully, I'm gonna become an actor one day, I'm gonna do whatever you want to do, and not have a plan and not execute a plan, or have a plan but it's a really unrealistic plan. We need to be realistic with our very big dream. Don't not dream big. Dream fucking huge, okay? Like I said, don't play it safe. Why? I know I already said it, but it's so like mind fucking to me to think that I'm gonna die one day, and then maybe when I'm in my deathbed, oh man, you know what? You played it safe. You made a little bit of money, but you played it safe. You didn't actually do what you wanted to do with your life. Bro, I love life so much. Like, I want to live forever. I want to be able to see into the future, and like, there's just so many, like, I've literally thought about, and I know it's freaking weird and crazy, but I want to be cryogenically frozen and revived when they have the technology to revive me. Like, I want to be able to experience everything, and I want to captivate, and I want to capitalize on the opportunities that I have. When I look at what I have in front of me right now, what I can do, I feel I can do what I love. I can make a little bit of money doing what I love, although that's not important to me at this moment. At this moment, I'm worried about grinding. The finances, I'm sure they'll come one way or another. I'm worried about grinding, following my passions. I love, like I know I said already, YouTube is my passion. It doesn't have to even be YouTube. It's just creating content for an audience. I think that's so cool, creating that community, just to be able to share what I make and what I work hard for. Just that feeling of, there's no better feeling in my life right now. You might have a different best feeling in the world, but when I export a video and I rewatch it and I enjoy watching that video and then I post it to my YouTube channel, that brings me such joy. And it's weird, but hey, who are you to say what makes me happy, or who are you to judge what makes me happy? All right, that's another issue what people have in this world is they care too much what other people think about. All right, and that has to stop. This video is gonna be so long, I don't even care because I gotta get this off my chest because I think about this literally every freaking day. People gotta stop caring about what people think of them. Like, why do you care so much? Think about how dumb it is to care what X person thinks of you. All right, because at the end of the day, if they're not affecting your happiness, if they're not affecting your life in a positive way, if they're not involved in your life as intimately as you are involved in your life, why does their opinion matter on you? Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna die, and in that coffin, your mom is not gonna be there, no family, it's gonna be you by yourself. All right, and picture this is your coffin, and this is you, and this is your ghost, okay? And you're looking down at that coffin. You're like, holy shit, I wish I would have done more for me. I'm dead now. Why did I worry about whatever everyone else thought about me back then? Like, that's dumb. And in my specific situation that I'm developing the skills, I'm still learning, I'm still growing as a YouTuber, as a content creator, to be less caring of what other people think. Now, that doesn't mean I care what if people like my videos or not. Obviously, that's the profession that I'm pursuing. But the way that I mean it is, if I'm outside recording my face, or I'm at school, or somebody asks me, oh, why are you always in your room, or why are you never outside, or why don't you go to parties as much? It's because I'm grinding for what makes me happy. If you want to go to a party, go have fun, bro. I'll come sometimes, but to be honest, I feel my time will be better invested if I grind right now than I could party a lot later. That's my mindset. But yeah, like, if I'm happy like grinding in my room for freaking 20 hours a day and I don't want to come out, I mean, obviously don't just trap yourself. And I've fallen into that habit, and I find myself breaking out of that, because it's not always good to be in one place. In this chair is so uncomfortable, guys. Like, this chair has like rock solid from how much I've sat in it. But I like that chair is rock solid, because that means I've been putting in work. That means I've been putting in the time to execute my plan of making my dreams the reality. So I need to conclude this somehow, and in short, follow your dreams, okay? Don't let anybody tell you, and I'm gonna quote what's the movie, Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith. People will tell you that you can't do something when they can't do it themselves, and that it couldn't be truer. Like, people say pursuing YouTube, 1 in a million. So what? Like, it's 1 in a million because a million people can't do it because they don't possess the drive, the dedication. I see a lot of YouTube channels, and I'm not being a YouTube police, or I'm not being anything like that, but I see a lot of channels, and I see a lot of younger kids, and they're like, oh, sub to my YouTube channel. And so I'm curious. I like studying I like looking at other people's YouTube channels, right? Even no matter how many subscribers you have, and I click on them, and they have no videos up. And that just baffles me, because that goes to prove my point that you can have this big dream, I want to be a YouTuber someday, but if you don't have a plan of attack, you don't even have videos up. So that shows that your blueprint, is flawed, all right? And when I think about my blueprint, I think, okay, what's my plan of attack? Execute on that, grind as much as you can, and live with the results, you know? Like I said, I'm young. I'd rather make mistakes now. I'd rather realize, you know what, damn, I just put 7 years into my life into this, and I'm not genuinely, truly happy, all right, at the end of it. But at least I put in that time, and I realized that, rather than being 40 and not even figuring out or realizing if I could have done something. And I know I'm rambling on, and I hope that what I'm trying to get across to you guys is getting across. I know this is a really long video already, but if you guys are still watching, kudos to you, because obviously you want to hear this, and obviously you want to implement some type of good blueprint to pursue your passions and dreams. That is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope that you guys got the message that I'm trying to spread, alright? I hope everybody just finds whatever they want to do in life, whatever they love doing, whatever makes you happy waking up in the morning. You got me fucked up if you think I'm going to wake up at 6 in the morning to go to work from 9 to 5 to help the CEO of that company make a lot of money, and then get home by 7, eat some food, go to sleep, repeat. What? I'm gonna help you get rich? I'm gonna help you live your dream with my time? Are you nuts? Why would I invest my time into your dreams instead of my dreams? Like, think about that. Think about that statement. Why would you help someone else by investing your time into their company, no matter how much they're paying you, and helping them realize their dreams, when you can be investing that time that you were investing to the company into your own dreams and helping you realize your success. Think about that. I'm gonna end it there, alright? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got the message. This is a long ass video. I'm not editing this unless I stutter or some shit, but thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys that tune into my videos every day. It really does mean a lot. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm being really upfront. I get like maybe 20 to 40 to 50 views per video, and that means the world to me. Like, I get, even if like 2 people watch my video, because I appreciate that you guys watch my content. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys, as always, in the next video. Go fucking grind or do something, bro.